Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields, lived a farmer named Hassan. Hassan was known throughout the village not only for his bountiful crops and hardworking nature, but also for his unwavering honesty. Hassan's farm was modest, but he tended to it with great care and dedication. Every morning, he would rise before the sun, feed his animals, and work the fields until dusk. His crops were always the healthiest and most abundant in the village, a testament to his diligence and love for the land. One year, the village experienced an unusually harsh drought. Many farmers struggled to keep their crops alive, and food became scarce. Despite the challenging conditions, Hassan managed to produce a decent harvest. His fellow villagers were amazed and grateful when he generously shared his produce with those in need, never asking for anything in return. One day, a wealthy merchant from the nearby city visited the village. He had heard about Hassan's remarkable farm and his reputation for honesty. The merchant approached Hassan with an offer to buy his entire harvest at a very high price, much higher than what the crops were worth. The merchant explained that he could sell the produce in the city for a substantial profit. Hassan listened carefully to the merchant's offer, but politely declined. He explained, "I cannot sell my crops for more than they are worth. My fellow villagers depend on this food, and it would not be right to take advantage of their needs." The merchant was taken aback by Hassan's response. He had never encountered such integrity before. Intrigued and impressed, he decided to stay in the village for a while to learn more about this remarkable farmer. During his stay, the merchant witnessed firsthand how Hassan worked tirelessly on his farm, always treating his land, animals, and neighbors with respect and kindness. He saw how Hassan never cut corners or compromised his principles, even when times were tough. One evening, as the sun set over the village, the merchant approached Hassan once more. "Hassan," he said, "you have shown me what true honesty and integrity look like. I have learned more from you in these few days than I have in all my years of business. I would like to help you expand your farm so that you can continue to support your village." With the merchant's help, Hassan's farm flourished even more. He was able to employ more villagers, ensuring that everyone had enough food and work. The village thrived, and Hassan's reputation for honesty and generosity spread far and wide. Years later, when Hassan was an old man, he looked out over his fields with a sense of pride and fulfillment. He knew that his legacy would live on, not just through his bountiful crops, but through the values of honesty and kindness that he had instilled in his village. And so, the story of Hassan, the honest farmer, was told for generations, reminding everyone that true prosperity comes not from wealth, but from living a life of integrity and compassion. The moral of the story of Hassan, the honest farmer, is that true prosperity and fulfillment come from living a life of integrity, kindness, and generosity. Honesty and ethical behavior not only earn respect and trust, but also have a positive and lasting impact on the community. By staying true to his principles, Hassan was able to support and uplift his village, demonstrating that doing the right thing ultimately leads to greater rewards and a meaningful legacy.